There's a lot being said about Microsoft and Xbox's new partnership with AI specialists in world to deliver AI development tools for game development. It's causing uproar, but we asked the question, how does this affect cloud gamers? Let's get into this one. What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It is your boy MM2K of PNTS Network and the CloudDosage platform back again with another editorial teaser. This is where we give you a precursor to our editorial show featuring me, which we host a whole bunch of topics in relation to cloud gaming. And this week we have a great teaser and a show for you. Again, this is just a snippet. So if you want access to the entire show, what you're going to want to do is, you see that little join button below? Hit that join button, become a member at least the dosage tier. All right. The middle dosage tier will give you access. That tier and above will give you access to the editorial. All right. So we're going to do a bigger show for our members after this, but we just want to give you guys a little precursor in advance. All right. So here's what's going on. All right. So Xbox kind of went out and did this thing after a series of things that have really concerned some people in the community. They raised the prices of some games. They cut off certain peripherals. And raised the price of the console, and now they have went and acclimated or announced this partnership with this company called InWorld. Here, let me give you guys a sneak peek at that. This is an article from PC Gamer, and it says that Xbox sparks a dev revolt with new AI writing partnership. Lots of people are going to get fired. Games will get worse, and C-suite will get millions. What are they talking about? Well, here's the story. Microsoft announced this partnership. They said that this tool set that they're going to work with InWorld is going to allow developers to create games that will, cut down the cost. I mean, they're going to create experiences due to these tool sets that will cut down the costs due to it being able to flesh out conversational trees and dialogue trees and even create certain missions and things like that. Like, this is supposed to be a robust set of AI tools, right? As you can see per the caption of this article, once people got wind of this, particularly developers, they were in an uproar and they're like, hold on, I don't think this is something that we want because it's going to pull out our artistic nature and what makes games good. And it's going to replace us secondly. So they're like rallying together and they said, hell no, we won't go. And what we're probably going to have to do is unionize in order to stop this. And for those that are not familiar with the whole unionization discussion in gaming, it's unionizing a lot of these companies that are in game development has been shunned. It's kind of like banking. Unions are shunned in banking completely, and they're pretty much shunned in gaming. To Microsoft's credit, the only company that seems to be embracing them at like a big corporate level is Microsoft and Xbox. They are embracing unions. I think Activision Blizzard had formed some type of union before the purchase was complete. Microsoft and Xbox said they were in support of that. So that's good news for them there. That being said, Microsoft is a big conglomerate that knows how to get things done. They know how to get the ball moving when they want it. There are a lot of us in particular who watched the whole APK court case and knew what the purchase was about, which was to thwart the efforts of Google and Amazon from getting notoriety IP like Call of Duty on their platforms. And we felt like that what they were trying to do before they were forced into a situation of doing these 10-year deals, and even forced into a situation where they had to do the 10-year deals with companies they didn't want to, Amazon Luna. We knew what was going on. And we figured that because of the practice, because of things that were being said, that Microsoft had a very slim chance of getting this through. And they were able to walk circles around regulators. I mean, regulators put a stop to it, as they should have, a lot of us feel. But they put a halt to it. The regulators forced a better result because of it. But the practice within itself was very anti-competitive in nature because of what they wanted the end state to be, which was, again, yank these games from those other platforms. And despite all that, I mean, even though I'm someone that, personally felt that way about the purchase, I have to admit, Microsoft walked circles around the regulators. I mean, they made it look like child's play. All's fear and love and war. So we're here where we're at today. So with that said, even though there's going to be unions and things that Microsoft will embrace, it beckons the question, involving these AI development tools, is it a real threat to these developers as they state? The other questions are, like, what do you think about AI tools in game development? Is this something that should be used just for small development? Is it sensible to use for big development? Or maybe even both? And definitely, do devs need to unionize now to combat the quote unquote potential threat that this poses? And more important than all that, while we're doing the show later on, the bigger show, I think the biggest question is, how does this affect cloud gamers? You want to know my thoughts on that? I'll share them with you. But again, join us for the editorial podcast featuring your boy. And we're going to discuss all that, because to me, this, you can just tell I'm just babbling on. This is a very exciting and very interesting story that I can't wait to cover. So come join us here on this channel. Hit that join button. Make sure you're a member and partake upon this great podcast. We're going to be doing this weekly. And we want to thank you all for your support, for those that already have done that. And again, until next time, have a wonderful, wonderful gaming day. Peace.